said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run. QB got it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big there with his feet as he... Those sticks. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. This is a really good call because that angle route is tough to cover, especially on a 3rd down.
And that's a really tough route to cover because the running back looks like he's going to the flats and then cuts it right to the middle of the field. Easy pitch and catch from quarterback to running back to get the first down.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown Tide! Snap. The end zone to give them 6.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Lewis. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he... And it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field? You got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was... on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love corner. Don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's a heat. Throws for the end zone. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bama! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the running back was not going to be... On that play, he had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on! That kind of play will get a drive. Or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. To the air. Down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chapman.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Badgers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running it to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Offensively in that situation, 4th down. for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hand. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't...
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they have... There.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the ground. He's got it again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming out. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. And the missed connection on 3rd.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Runs through a tackle. He's all the way down to... An electric run has them set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Down 2 possessions. possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. And it is a good idea to gain. Well, first guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He's taking the shot. Snags it on the right. He's loose. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 24 over UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Military stop. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got a little space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Second down, he'll throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. And they're able to him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Bringing the heat. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a catch at the 15. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So the offense will. And that penalty after the big play. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Trying to slam in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They find to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run. It's not just eat clock. It is be a...
Gonna let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown time! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Direct snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. He managed. Few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense. fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit.
Makes the grab, got the conversion. Going. Touchdown, Badgers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be... a little bit short.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Looking for a man, it's Brooks. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulane is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 21 to Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Fighting off the defender. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the grip.
He's got it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Explosive play for this offense. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Pass is incomplete, and we... down to 7 seconds.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get him out of bounds. Couple